Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me today. Can you tell I'm power tripping with the Queen's fan? Like, oh my God. Can we all just start off by just saying how incredible this Queen is? I love her so much. I think she is like one of the best queens out there. With all the historical dramas I've seen in Korea, this queen is taking the cake and I am loving her. Every episode, it's like, I just love her more and more and more. And the way she was just like, let me see who's gonna be a good wife for my son. And then she'd be like, nope. And then she's like, yes, that one, that one. Oh, I was living for it. I was just like, where's my fan? Woo! Oh my God. Anyway, let's get to it. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. Today, I'm back to review Under the Queen's Umbrella, episode 11 and 12. And we had a crown prince who was crowned. We had a wedding. Oh, these two episodes were just heartwarming and just fantastic. Oh my God. First of all, let's go to episode 11 where, we see Bogum has to step down because of that crazy grandma who is awful. I was stuck there thinking, so the only blood that works is your mother because she is of low blood. That's why you're being treated like crap. I'm thinking, but he's the king's son. Doesn't that side of the blood not work for his advantage as well? Oh, that made me so sad because I knew Bogum was deserving, obviously, at least a shot at it. And the fact that they just was like, no, you're getting in the way of the person I want to win because your crazy mother, who, let's just be honest, Consort Tay is, naive. She obviously was blinded by wanting her son to win and just really did not think what kind of promise she was making to the evil grandmother who came to collect. And when she was like, your son needs to step down, and the grandson is looking at the grandma like, really? Because of my mother is the reason why you're asking us to step down? That was so hurtful. But our good old queen, God bless the queen, right? I loved how she taught Consort Tay a lesson, like demotes her, makes her into a maid, kind of to remind her like, did you lose yourself? Did you forget the reason why you're here? You are his mother. You're supposed to be here to protect him and take care of him, and you've completely gotten just roped up in all the mess. You're telling lies, and now you forgot to protect your son. And I love that she brought her to her senses, doing all those chores. Poor girl was so tired. She forgot and fell asleep. It was crazy, but I loved it because at the end, it was almost like her and her son finally like connected. And I loved how the queen said to Prince Bogum, you don't have to always say you're okay. If you're not okay, say I'm not okay. You don't have to have, this perfect, image that you have to keep up with it and you are dying on the inside. And it was almost like she gave him permission. So when his mom came to apologize, he just was like a mess, like just broke down like, yeah. And I'm loving the fact that now, by the way, who else was cheering when Prince Seonggam became the prince? I was like, yes, he made it. It was so regal. Episode 11, I was like, standing ovation. Yes, you deserve it. You deserve to be the prince with everything. He's wise. He does not get swayed by anybody. He always sticks to what he needs. I love him as a crown prince. And I'm glad that Bogum is going to work under him as a consort. That would be great. He's going to need good counsel. And I believe Bogum would be perfect for that. And then we come to episode 12. Now he's become crown prince. We need a wife. And they're looking all over the place. And the queen, oh my God, I loved her. She just doesn't, She is like, I will do my research. I am doing my research because I want to get the best wife for my son. The only problem is that Prince Seonggam has not figured out is the fact that I know you think the person that won to become your crown princess is the choice of the evil grandmother. So he's like, I like her. I mean, we know they met before, right? And they clearly have a thing for each other. But now he can't let his guard down because he's thinking, oh my God, if she's being used by my evil grandma, that means she is here to hurt me. So I can't trust her, to the point where he's like, I'm not consummating that marriage. He's like, I'm leaving out of here. But I'm hoping soon enough, the mom will say, it's okay, relax, enjoy your marriage, okay? She's with me. But we're gonna let that evil heifer that will be your grandmother think she chose her, right? And thinks that she can control her. And I love, once again, our wonderful queen, always saving the day, called the in-laws in and said, look, I'm gonna protect your daughter. I need you to protect my son. We know that the evil grandmother wants to use your daughter to do her evil work, but it's not gonna happen on my watch, and it needs to not happen on your watch. As long as we have that agreement, we can see that crazy grandma coming a mile away, right? So that'll be interesting to see how all that unfolds. That was interesting. And then the girl got pregnant. And now we know this girl, as it was ending in episode 12, the girl that Prince Muan likes and slept with her has showed up with the baby. And I was like, oh no, this poor queen, it never ends, right? I'm assuming it's his son because that's why she's at the palace. Now, let's not forget, she does work, I believe, in a brothel prostitution area. They're gonna need to do DNA, right? But I'm thinking that's what's gonna go down. And I'm assuming Prince Muan is gonna be made to marry her because you gotta take responsibility. And then maybe now she has to become one of those consults because now this child has royal blood. So that will be interesting to see. The other thing that was interesting to see was the fact that the physician Quan is coming back. And we all know he's got a thing with Consult Huang. So it will be interesting to see if he's here to do the right thing. I don't believe him. And then we also see that group is getting together because they want to do a revolt against the king. And the only way they're gonna start that is to show that that other prince was poisoned. I mean, I think they were both poisoned, and that's why they both died. So that's the angle they're gonna use. So we'll see if this works for the queen or it's just gonna create more problems. I'm ready for this queen mother to start paying because she is so corrupt, and all that stuff that has happened, it was behind her watch. And I'm ready for revenge and redemption. I'm ready for her to pay. So I cannot wait to see what happens in episode 13 and 14. I mean, oh my God, we're getting close. We're getting close. It's almost over. Oh my word. But I am loving it. I have to say, best queen ever. I mean, the humanity. Remember the part where when the counselors were, the young counselors were supposed to be making a decision and they're being sent little notes in their food. I mean, the amount of things where they were doing to just get information to them. I mean, one was in the like in one of those pots, and the notes in there, and Consort Tay had to take it out just to get a message. And the way she walked in there, she had evidence, and the king is standing out there, and all of them were guilty. And instead of like getting them in trouble, she taught them a lesson and said, look, you have to think as far as integrity. Don't always think as far as what am I getting out of this? Am I getting land? What is my family gonna get? That kind of thing. Because it would have been easy to just get kicked off, but she's like, they're being manipulated. She showed them, go burn that stuff and do the right thing. And these kids got it. They were like, we don't want anything from you guys from the outside. We don't want water. We don't want food until we make this decision, okay? We want to make it with a clear conscience. And I was like, look at that. I love that every single time she's found someone in trouble, and they have every right to be punished, that she's been gracious and taught them a lesson and turned them towards her. You know, even with the other consult who was so mean to the son who almost died. Now she's become her ally. Like, look, you can be better, do better. But, oh, are you loving this show as much as I'm loving? And I'm getting sad that we're getting close to the end because for me, best queen ever. I mean, she is killing it. She is killing this role, and I am loving it. And I'm like, oh my word, let's go queen, let's go queen. Oh wow. Anyway, let me know down below what you thought of episode 11 and 12. I'm always interested to hear what you have to say. Please join me next week as I review episode 13 and 14. And as usual, if you like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you next week. Deuces.